Have you ever felt exhausted from constantly worrying about what others think? Have you found yourself stressed over things you can't control? Do you feel like no matter how much effort you put into pleasing people, it's never enough? If so, then it's time to stop caring about the wrong things and start focusing on what truly matters. The truth is, most of us spend our lives chasing approval, stressing over the future, holding on to toxic people, and comparing ourselves to others. We carry unnecessary burdens, thinking that if we just try harder, everything will fall into place. But the reality is the opposite. The moment you stop caring about things that drain your energy, the moment you let go of unnecessary stress, negative people, and the fear of judgment, that's when life starts to feel lighter. That's when peace enters your heart. That's when you align yourself with what truly matters. Stopping caring does not mean becoming careless or irresponsible. It does not mean giving up on life. Instead, it means letting go of the things that are not in your control. It means prioritizing Allah's approval over the approval of people. It means freeing yourself from the burden of constantly worrying about things that do not serve your purpose. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks. Every rock represents something that weighs you down, worrying about what people think, stressing over things you can't change, holding on to toxic relationships, chasing material wealth, and constantly comparing yourself to others. This weight slows you down, drains your energy, and prevents you from reaching your destination. But the moment you start removing these rocks, the moment you stop caring about the unnecessary, you begin to walk freely. You begin to feel peace. You begin to live your life the way Allah intended. Allah reminds us in the Quran and provides him with what he needs from where he does not even imagine. And whoever places his trust in Allah, he is sufficient for him. Surely Allah is to accomplish his purpose. Allah has set a measure for everything. When you put your trust in Allah instead of worrying about worldly matters, he takes care of everything for you. Life becomes easier. Stress fades away. Things start to align perfectly. But this only happens when you stop chasing things that were never meant for you and start trusting Allah's plan instead. In this video, we will explore powerful ways to free yourself from unnecessary worries and truly live with peace. We will discuss how to stop pleasing people and focus on pleasing Allah, how to let go of toxic relationships, how to detach from material attachments, and how to embrace Allah's timing. Each of these steps will help you unlock the freedom that comes when you stop caring about the unnecessary and start focusing on what truly matters. So, if you're ready to transform your life, stay with us till the end. And before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. 1. Stop worrying about people's opinions. There comes a time in everyone's life when they realize that no matter what they do, people will always have something to say. You could be the kindest, most hardworking, most sincere person, yet someone will still criticize you. Why? Because people judge based on their own limited understanding. They see the world through the lens of their own experiences, their own insecurities, and their own biases. If you live your life constantly seeking approval from others, you will never be truly happy. Many of us spend years trying to fit into the mold that society expects from us. We change the way we dress, the way we speak, the way we behave, just to gain acceptance. But the hard truth is, no matter how much you try, there will always be someone who disapproves, someone who finds a flaw, someone who whispers behind your back. So why waste your energy trying to win the approval of people who don't even know your struggles? Why exhaust yourself trying to make everyone happy when the only approval that truly matters is that of Allah? Keep yourself content with those who call their Lord morning and evening, seeking his pleasure, and let not your eyes overlook them, seeking the splendor of the worldly life. And do not obey the one whose heart we have made heedless of our remembrance, and who has followed his desire, and whose behavior has exceeded the limits. If a person is not connected to Allah, their judgment is flawed. They are lost in their own desires and distractions. So why should their opinion dictate how you live your life? Instead of caring about what people think, shift your focus towards what pleases Allah. When you stop worrying about others' opinions, you will feel a great sense of freedom. You will no longer feel the need to explain yourself, to prove yourself, or to seek validation. Your heart will be lighter, your mind will be clearer, and your soul will be at peace. Imagine waking up every day, not worrying about what others will say, but focusing only on being the best version of yourself for the sake of Allah. Imagine making decisions based on what is right, not based on what others expect. This is the true meaning of liberation. The reality is, people will always talk. Today they may praise you, tomorrow they may turn against you. Their words change like the wind, but Allah's love and guidance remain constant. So why care about temporary opinions when you have the eternal approval of Allah to seek? If you are always afraid of what people will think, you will never be able to follow your dreams, your purpose, or your heart. You will remain stuck in a cage of self-doubt and hesitation. But the moment you stop caring about unnecessary opinions, the moment you focus on your own path and trust in Allah, that is the moment your life will truly begin. Everything will start to fall into place. You will attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right blessings. And most importantly, you will find peace within yourself. So let go of the fear. Let go of the unnecessary stress. Stop worrying about who is watching, who is judging, who is talking. None of it matters. The only thing that matters is your sincerity, your hard work, and your faith in Allah. Live your life with confidence, knowing that as long as Allah is pleased with you, you have nothing to fear. 2. Stop stressing over things. You can't control. Life is full of uncertainties. No matter how much we plan, how much we prepare, and how much we try to control things, there will always be situations that are beyond our power. We stress over money, health, relationships, and the future, thinking that worrying will somehow change the outcome. But in reality, stress only drains our energy, clouds our judgment, and distances us from the peace that comes with trusting Allah. The truth is, the more you try to control everything, the more frustrated you become. But when you let go and trust in Allah's plan, everything starts to fall into place. Think about all the times in your life when you worried endlessly about something, only to realize later that your fears were unnecessary. Maybe you were anxious about an exam, a job interview, or a difficult conversation, but somehow things worked out in a way you never expected. This is the beauty of Allah's plan. He knows what is best for us, even when we don't. When we stress over things we cannot control, we are essentially doubting Allah's wisdom. But when we surrender our worries to Him, we free ourselves from unnecessary pain. Stressing over things we cannot control only makes life harder, but relying on Allah brings peace. Imagine you are carrying a heavy load and someone strong offers to take it from you. Would you refuse and struggle alone, or would you accept their help? Allah is offering to carry your burdens, so why hold on to them? One of the biggest sources of stress is the fear of the unknown. We worry about what will happen tomorrow, next month, or next year. We fear losing our jobs, failing in life, or facing hardships. But the reality is, no matter how much we plan, we cannot see the future. Our job is not to predict the outcome, but to do our best and leave the rest to Allah. How many times have we seen people lose sleep over things they cannot change? They replay past mistakes in their minds, thinking of what they should have done differently. They stress over the future, imagining the worst possible scenarios. But this is not how a believer should live. Islam teaches us to focus on the present, do our best, and leave the rest to Allah. Letting go of stress does not mean giving up. It does not mean being careless. It means understanding that we are human and we are not in control of everything. It means doing our part and trusting that Allah will take care of the rest. When you stop stressing over things you cannot control, life becomes easier. You will feel lighter, happier, and more at peace. You will start to notice the little blessings around you that you previously overlooked. You will develop a strong sense of faith that no matter what happens, Allah is always with you. And that feeling of trust, that deep certainty in Allah's plan, is the key to true contentment. So take a deep breath. Let go of the stress. Stop trying to control every detail of your life. Instead, focus on what you can do today and leave the rest to the one who knows what is best for you. Everything will fall into place at the right time. Trust in Allah and watch how He makes everything work in your favor. Third stop, pleasing everyone and please Allah instead. From the time we are children, we are taught to seek approval. We want our parents to be proud of us, our teachers to praise us, and our friends to accept us. But as we grow older, we realize that no matter how hard we try, we cannot please everyone. There will always be someone who disagrees, someone who criticizes, and someone who finds fault. Living for the approval of others is exhausting because people's expectations are always changing. One day they may love you, and the next they may turn against you. But there is one whose approval never changes, Allah. When you stop trying to please people and focus on pleasing Allah, your life will become peaceful, and everything will start to fall into place. Many people spend their entire lives trying to impress others. They wear clothes they don't like, do things they don't enjoy, and even compromise their values just to fit in. But at the end of the day, what do they gain? Temporary approval. The moment they make a mistake or fail to meet expectations, the same people who once praised them will criticize them. If you live your life trying to please people, you will always be anxious, always questioning yourself, always seeking validation. But when you focus on pleasing Allah, you will feel free. You will no longer need to pretend to be someone you're not. You will no longer feel pressured to impress people. You will do what is right, even if others don't approve. Does this mean you should be rude or disrespectful? No, Islam teaches us to be kind and good to people. But there is a difference between being kind and being a people pleaser. Being kind means treating people with respect and compassion, but still staying true to your values. Being a people pleaser means changing yourself just to gain approval, even if it goes against your beliefs. The moment you shift your focus from people to Allah, your life will change. You will stop feeling empty. You will stop seeking validation. You will start living with confidence, knowing that as long as Allah is pleased with you, nothing else matters. And the beautiful thing is, when you focus on pleasing Allah, He will place love for you in the hearts of the right people. He will send you those who respect you for who you truly are. So let go of the fear. Stop trying to win everyone's approval. Some people will never be happy, no matter what you do. Instead, focus on your relationship with Allah. Do what is right, stand firm in your beliefs, and trust that Allah's pleasure is the only thing that truly matters. When you do this, everything in your life will fall into place, and you will finally experience true peace. 4. Stop comparing yourself to others. One of the biggest traps in life is comparison. No matter how much we achieve, we always find someone who seems to be doing better. Someone has more money, a bigger house, a better job, or a seemingly perfect life. We scroll through social media, looking at others' successes, and we start to feel inadequate. But the truth is, comparison is a thief of joy. It makes you blind to your own blessings and fills your heart with unnecessary sadness. When you stop comparing yourself to others and focus on your own journey, your life will become peaceful, and everything will start to fall into place. Allah created every single person differently. Each one of us has a unique journey, different tests, and our own timeline. Some people achieve success early in life, while others take longer. Some people are tested with wealth, while others are tested with struggle. But no matter what situation we are in, Allah knows exactly what is best for us. He has given us what we need, not what we think we need. When you compare yourself to others, you are questioning Allah's wisdom. You are saying, "Why do they have more than me?" instead of trusting that Allah has given you exactly what is right for you. Instead of looking at what others have, ask Allah for His blessings. Instead of feeling jealous, make dua for what you want. Instead of questioning Allah's plan, trust that He has written the best for you. The reality is, when you compare yourself to others, you are only seeing the surface. You do not know what struggles they are facing behind closed doors. The person with the perfect job might be suffering in their personal life. The person with a beautiful house might be battling loneliness. The person with fame might be drowning in stress. Everyone has their own tests, but social media and society only show the highlights. When you stop comparing yourself to others, you will feel free. You will start to appreciate your own blessings. You will see how much Allah has already given you. You will be able to focus on your own journey instead of being distracted by others. You will be able to improve yourself without feeling like you are in a competition. Life is not a race. Your only competition should be with yourself, to be better than you were yesterday. Strive for excellence, but do it for the sake of Allah, not to impress people. Work hard, but do it because you want to improve your own life, not because you are trying to keep up with someone else. Focus on your goals, your purpose, and your relationship with Allah, and you will find true contentment. When you stop comparing, everything will fall into place. You will no longer feel jealous or frustrated. You will stop wasting time worrying about other people's success. You will feel peace in your heart because you trust that Allah has given you exactly what you need. And most importantly, you will learn to enjoy your life, appreciating every moment instead of always looking at what others have. So let go of comparison. Trust your journey, focus on your blessings, and remember that true success is not in having more than others, but in being grateful for what Allah has given you. When you stop caring about the things that drain your energy, when you let go of unnecessary stress, negative people, and the fear of judgment, you free yourself to live a peaceful and fulfilling life. You begin to see that true happiness doesn't come from the approval of others or the things you own. It comes from trusting Allah, focusing on your purpose, and surrounding yourself with positivity. Remember, life is too short to waste on things that don't matter. Stop chasing what is temporary and start investing in what is eternal, your relationship with Allah. Let go of stress, let go of toxic people, let go of the need to control everything, and watch how life starts falling perfectly into place. May Allah guide us all to a path of peace, contentment, and true success. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue sharing Islamic wisdom with the world.